Alright, folks, ditch the fancy car commercials and forget about overnight lottery dreams. Today, we're cracking the code on real wealth building with a book that shattered stereotypes, The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley. Buckle up because these millionaires aren't what you think. First up, forget the mansion obsession. Forget Hollywood's portrayal of wealth. The truth is, many millionaires live in regular houses. As the book says, wealth is what you accumulate, not what you spend. These millionaires are like ninjas of saving. They champion frugality over mansions. Think about it. Instead of constantly upgrading your phone, invest the difference. Over time, that seemingly small amount grows thanks to compound interest. Financial guru Thomas J. Stanley himself said, "The millionaire next door is the guy who lives next door." Imagine your neighborhood, the one who drives a reliable Toyota instead of the latest Lexus. They might be secretly building a fortune while you're busy keeping up with the Jonases. So, channel your inner millionaire and put those upgrade urges towards your future. Remember, small changes today can lead to a big nest egg tomorrow. Speaking of making, let's talk income. Forget get-rich-quick schemes. The truth about wealth building is far more surprising, as revealed in The Millionaire Next Door. Here's the shocker. A fat paycheck isn't the key. As the book says, income is what you bring in. Wealth is what you're left with. These millionaire next doors are like ninjas of saving. They consistently slice away a significant portion of their income, turning it into wealth-building weapons. Imagine this. You crave the newest phone every year. These millionaires would chuckle and say, "Bless your heart, but you're basically renting that phone, not building wealth." Instead, they'd invest the difference. It's like planting a financial seed that grows into a mighty money tree over time. Remember, it's not about how much you make, but how much you keep and strategically invest. So ditch the retail therapy and unleash your inner millionaire ninja. Start saving and watch your wealth blossom. But wait, there's a golden nugget hiding in this Millionaire Next Door book. And it's all about ditching the keeping up with the Jonases mentality. These millionaires are like ninjas, silent and deadly. To their spending habits, that is. They'd rather be chilling in a reliable used car knowing they've got a war chest of investments growing in the background than blow their dough on a flashy new ride just to impress the neighbors. As the wise fella Dave Ramsey says, we buy things we don't need with money. We don't have to impress people we don't like. Think about it. Your net worth isn't measured by the number of wheels you have, but by the number of zeros in your investment account. Imagine this. Instead of dropping $50,000 on a brand new car that depreciates the moment you drive it off the lot, you invest that money. Over time, with some smart choices, that $50,000 could be working for you, silently growing into a much bigger sum. That's the kind of magic compound interest can weave, and that's the kind of magic millionaires understand. So ditch the flashy exterior and focus on building a secure financial future. Remember, a real baller isn't the one with the most expensive car, but the one with the most options. Now, about your time and energy. Forget keeping up with the Jonases. These millionaire next doors are all about building a secure future, not a trophy case of possessions. Remember Will Rogers' advice. Don't let your neighbors know you're doing well if they are the jealous type. Who needs a fancy car that loses value the second you drive it off the lot? Millionaires would rather be quietly smirking in their reliable, paid-off car, knowing they've invested the difference in something that grows their wealth, like a rock-solid stock or a rental property. Think of it like this. Sensible shoes might not get compliments, but they'll keep your feet happy for years. Trendy stilettos might get a few O's and Ahs, but they'll also leave you with a blister and a lighter wallet. As Suze Orman says, the only difference between broke and rich is the number of waffles you eat at the buffet. Millionaires understand this principle. They focus on long-term value over fleeting trends. So ditch the urge to compete with the neighbors. Real wealth isn't measured by the things you own, but by the freedom it grants you. It's about having the security to pursue your passions and live life on your own terms, not someone else's. Now that's something to truly brag about. The Millionaire Next Door doesn't sugarcoat it. Not every possession is a fast track to riches. As the wise financial guru Susie Orman likes to say, you can't save your money to wealth. Some careers naturally offer a higher earning potential. Do your research. Is there a booming industry that piques your interest? Are there specific certifications that could boost your salary? Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it's earning power. But hold on, friend. There's more to the story than just the job title. The millionaires Stanley studied weren't just clock punching their way to wealth. They were the go-getters, the ones who hustled and became known as the go-to person in their field. Here's the thing, even within a single profession, there's a spectrum. You've got the average Joe doing the bare minimum, and then there's the superstar who consistently exceeds expectations. As motivational speaker Jim Rohn famously said, time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you can't get more time. These Millionaire Next Doors understood that. They invested their time and energy in becoming experts, honing their skills, and taking on extra responsibility. They weren't afraid to go the extra mile because they knew it would put them miles ahead in the wealth-building race. So, the next time you're tempted to coast by at work, remember, millionaires are made, not born. They're the product of dedication, continuous learning, and that drive to be the best in their field. Now go out there and become the millionaire next door your colleagues will whisper about in awe, or maybe just healthy financial envy. Real millionaires, as revealed in Thomas Stanley's The Millionaire Next Door, are more likely to be your frugal neighbor than the guy with the sports car. They prioritize saving over spending, like investing the difference between the new phone and the older model. Remember, as the book says, income is what you bring in, wealth is what you're left with. It's not about how much you make, but what you keep and grow. These millionaires are masters of delayed gratification. They'd rather drive a reliable used car and invest the difference than impress the neighbors with a flashy new ride. As they might say, keeping up with the Jonases is a recipe for keeping up with debt. This frees up resources for what truly matters, building wealth. The key is to treat your time and energy like precious metals. Focus on activities that build wealth, whether it's honing a skill for a promotion or learning about smart investments. As they say, time is your most precious resource. You can always get more money, but you cannot get more time. So ditch the mindless scrolling and pick up a book on personal finance. Your future millionaire self will thank you. Remember, building wealth is a marathon and not a sprint. So swap the latte for a library visit. Small choices today lead to big wins tomorrow. What do you think about this topic? Leave a comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe to Nordel Media channel. Until next time, see you!